There is a man. A man with a mission. A mission to change the way Pizza Hut sees service. His name is Fred Sirieix.
No, it's not me. It's him.
Hello, Fred.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
We're good, thank you, very good.
Brilliant. Would you like to tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, I've been in England for the last 22 years. I'm French, as you can hear probably from my accent. I live in Peckham in South East London. I have a wife, I have two children, Lucien who's 4 and Andrea who's 9.
Tell us about your history within the restaurant biz.
Well, I started in the UK when I was 20. I worked at La Claire with Pierre Kaufmann, with Michel Roux Jr., who gave me my first break. And then I moved up the ladder and worked for different people. I always work with the best because I think, it rubs off and it shows in the end. So it's very important to always work with the right people who have something to teach you, not only professionally, but also as people, because it's about you getting better as a person and becoming really the ideal me. And that's what is important for me.
What's been the biggest influence on you personally as a person in your life?
I think it's my dad.
Yeah.
Because my dad is just such a quality-driven man. He was a nurse working in hospital, and all he thought about was the quality of the care and how the patient would feel. And he was just this, the man possessed on a mission to deliver amazing care within a hospital. And his amazing reputation within his ex-colleague, he's retired now, and he's always driven me to fight for quality and to fight for the service, in fact, that you deliver to people. So he was patient, I look after guests, but at the end of the day, it's exactly the same thing. And it's the same thing, it's hospitality at the end of the day.
What is the most significant change you've seen in the team members?
I think they are thinking more about the guests now, and they are thinking busy. And that's what's important. Think about the guests first, think about the guests last, and think busy. You're going to see loads and loads of guests, and you've got to make sure that they are looked after every single time.
So, basically we're trying to implement your system into new restaurants. Have you any advice for managers who are trying to implement it in the team with regards to resistance or people who are set in their ways?
I think language is very important.
Okay.
I would say that I wouldn't think that we are trying, I think that we are implementing it. That's what we are doing. That's very important because it means that you are doing it. So we're not just trying, we are actually doing it. Yeah. And I think that it's your will, it's what you want. If you want to be a champion, then you're going to do what it takes to be a champion, and you're just going to do it. Pizza Hut is a very successful company and has been for a long time. And I think it's just putting that final touch, that little bit of a cherry on the cake, to make sure that the service is this little bit more special. But at the end of the day, there are no advanced level in service. It's all about the basics, and the basics are the same everywhere, whether you are at the Ritz or at Pizza Hut. So it's bringing that rigor, that discipline, if you like, to Pizza Hut to make sure that the service is exactly as it should be to delight our guests.
What did you think of the pre-existing Pizza Hut service measures?
I think it's good. It just needed that little bit extra, that little bit of structure, and I call this boxing the basics off so that everybody knows where they are at any time.
It's really nice getting to know you and getting a more in-depth details with regards to the service and your art that you've popped in. So thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
We've partnered with Fred because he's the best person out there in the world of service. He's helped us to develop our own vision and no one else's. So team members, it's up to us to make this happen and bring it to life.
So it's up to us to live it. Fellow managers, you have to lead this vision.
Would you speak some French for us now?
Bien sûr. Voulez-vous danser?
Should have answered in Welsh.
I feel quite wooed by it. So just by Fred.